could it be? But me, your man, Louie T. Welcome to this LouieTeeNetwork exclusive. It's football time, guys, and I am so excited. This is a video that I've been putting off for way too long, and really, it's a little late, honestly, for this video. I probably could have just shoved this one in my back pocket, but I still felt like it was my duty, my obligation to throw this out here one final time before the kickoff of the 2020 NFL regular season, the full slate, that is. Obviously, we got a game on Thursday, Chiefs, Texans, but I'm looking forward to the 1 o'clock slate and getting this thing kicked off. Excited to see all the teams play. Obviously, excited to see the Washington football team take the field with their new threads. The end zone looks awesome. We'll talk about all those things a little bit later on today after the game has met its conclusion. But I wanted to come here and talk about the LTN exclusives really quickly and all of the things we have going on the channel for the upcoming fall schedule so that you guys are informed and you know what's going on and what to expect from the Louie T Network. So before I get into all the particulars, I do want to start with the LTN exclusives on the site. For those of you who have signed up, we'll start with winners and losers. Right now, I have two people on winners and losers that have sheets that they filled out. So they filled out registration but did not make a payment. If I don't get your payment by kickoff, 1 o'clock, really 12:45 is when I'm going to post all of the picks for the week on the site so that it's accessible to everyone that is in the pool. I'm going to have to take you out of the league. So Ed, if you're out there and you want to participate, I need your $25 for your registration. Same thing with AZ Raider fan. If you want to perform and participate in the winners and losers league, need your $25. Everybody else, you are locked, stocked, ready to go, and you will receive. I will have an email to you at some point this week, letting you know that everything is good, and you should expect the sheet to be up on Monday, so you have a chance to look at it. The form for you to fill out will be up for you to go to the site and fill it out so you can get your picks in on time. And just so you know, moving forward after this week, week one's always a little weird. After week one, the sheets will have to be in on Thursday, and the master sheet will be out right before Thursday night, maybe 5 minutes after Thursday night football takes place, so that I make sure everybody has a chance to send their picks in. But no later than that, those sheets will be out for everything: Survivor Pool, winners and losers, and the weekly pick'em pool. All those sheets will be done and out by the time Thursday night football gets kicked off, or right around the 5 minutes into the Thursday night kickoff. So that everybody has their picks in, everything's legit. So the first week I'm trying to get as many people in as possible, so I extend things out a little bit further, but expect everything to be ready to go by Thursday each and every single week. Right now the winners and losers pool is up to $300, so got a good turnout. Looking forward to everyone that has participated, having a lot of fun. If you want in, this is your chance. Last call for winners and losers and Soul Survivor Pool. You still have time. 1 o'clock kickoff is when I will turn off those registration opportunities. So you still have about 2 hours to get in there, get your picks in, also pay your money, and you can be a part of the league or the Survivor Pool for the 2020 season. As for weekly pick'em pool, that's already closed for the week, but again, it'll be back next week, week after that, so forth and so forth. So make sure that if you haven't turned your money in for the weekly pick'em pool, and there's 3 people that haven't paid for the weekly pick'em pool: T-Rod 2000, Stacks 410. Now, I know that's you, Brandon, and if you're watching this, I need to know which one you want to roll with. Do you want to roll with the Stacks 410 name, or do you want to roll with your name? Because you paid for one sheet this week. So I need clarification on that. Right now, I'm just going to roll with the Brandon sheet. If you want me to count the Stacks 410 sheet instead of the Brandon sheet, let me know. I'll email you to try to get clarification on that in case you're not watching this video right now live. But if you are, either send me an additional $7 so that you can activate the other sheet, or you could just tell me which one of those profiles and names you want to go with for this week. Again, I'm going with the one you turned in first, which was the Brandon sheet. So if you don't tell me anything, if I can't get in contact with you, Brandon is going to be the one that's activated and not Stacks 410. But usually you roll with Stacks 410, but I'm going to go with the first one that you entered. And also J Cam Man, my man J Cam Man, you did a sheet. I don't know if you did that on accident or not, but if you're looking to participate in the weekly pick'em pool, need your $7 to activate your sheet as well. So with that being said, that is the extent of the LTN exclusives. You've got a little under 2 hours to still get involved in winners and losers. You can go to the website, LouieTeeNetwork.net, and hit the LTN exclusives tab. There you will find everything you need, whether you want to get in on winners and losers, whether you want to get in on the Soul Survivor pool. All of those buttons are there for you to access. Then fill out the registration form, and then make your selections for week number 1. Make sure you turn your money in. If you do that before the 1 o'clock deadline, you can be included in those respective leagues/pools. Now, let's get to some LTN exclusives that will only be on Patreon. So again, if you're not a patron, make sure that you look into it. You may not, that's not something you may want to engage in, but I would hate for you to miss out on some really good content that is only going to be exclusive to Patreon this year. Obviously, if you're a Washington football team fan, I've talked about this various times, but you'll have access to the Washington football film study that we'll be doing throughout the course of the year. And so that'll be up on Patreon each and every single week on Tuesdays. So be on the lookout for that. If you're a Washington football fan, that's something you would want to be a part of. So make sure you become a patron for that. But if you're just an NFL fan in general and you want more content, more ways to keep up with the league, I've got you covered. NFL Peak Performers is a brand new show I'm debuting this upcoming week, only exclusively on Patreon, where I follow the peak performers of the league. 7 guys around the league are going to ball out in ways that are going to land them on my peak performers list. There'll be an honorable mentions list as well. And you know, when I get listy, I start listing things, and my list always compiled of 7 items, generally speaking, I should say. And so I'll give you the top 7 performers around the league, and there'll be some honorable mentions as well. And we'll be talking about what is going on around the National Football League on NFL Peak Performers. Also, the NFL Rookie Wall is back. That's something that I really enjoy doing because I follow these rookies. I watch draft film on a lot of these players, all the players, as a matter of fact, that get drafted, do a lot of extensive work on the rookies coming into the league. And so I always like to kind of document how those guys are doing throughout the course of the season. What better way to do that than the rookie wall, to bring that back in the fold? Some rookies will climb, others will fall. It's the NFL Rookie Wall. The top 7 NFL rookies will be chronicled on that list each and every single week. A guy may be on the list one week, he may fall off the list the next week, and we will have honorable mentions as well. So we'll be following the rookie class of 2020 very closely on the Rookie Wall, exclusively on Patreon. So again, if you want access to that content, make sure that you become a patron. That being said, the NFL kickoff weekend list, or sale, for the LTN merch is being extended until Monday night kickoff. So you still have a chance to take advantage of free shipping with the LTN merch. Make sure that if you are looking to purchase some merch, get it while you have an opportunity to get free shipping, and take advantage of it and help your man Louie T out. Support the brand, get you some merch. And if you purchase some merch, take a picture and send it to me, man. I'd love to see it. And I'd love to advertise it. So if you've got your merch, you're happy with the product, and you got a picture of you with the merch on, man, I'd love to see it. Send it to me. Send it my way. I'd love to see you guys sporting the LTN merch. So with that being said, looking forward to week 1. We're going to be all over this thing all season long. And just to give you a recap of what you should expect from me all season long, obviously you're going to get the overtime series after every primetime game, Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night. We've got a doubleheader on Monday. So I'll be going a twofer on Monday after the Steelers-Giants game and then again after the Titans-Broncos game. So you're going to get the overtime series from me there. You're also going to get 3 podcasts a week from me, Monday podcast. That's going to kind of recap all of the carnage that took place on Sunday and take a look at the game coming up on Monday as well. Wednesday, we're going to start prepping for the week ahead. Kind of also take a lot of your comments. Remember, the Wednesday podcast is the Social Media Maneuvers podcast. So that's the one where I allow you guys out there that are watching live to comment on the show, and we'll chop it up and discuss whatever topics you see fit. And then Friday's episode, we start turning our attention to the upcoming week of football in terms of picks and anything that has happened throughout the course of the week, maybe some key injuries, things of that nature. We'll talk about all those things and then some as we put a bow on the week that was and start to look at the picks for the upcoming games on Sunday and Monday. So, of course, on Thursday or Friday, you also recap the Thursday night football. We have Thursday night leftovers. So you get 3 podcasts a week. Obviously, Redskins nightly or Washington football nightly. And then you're going to get the overtime series. Those are things that are going to be on the Louie T Network. And then you have the Patreon exclusive content, Peak Performers, NFL Peak Performers, the Rookie Wall, and also film breakdown. So get in the game, man. As I talked about before, and I always tell you guys, get in the game. And I have a super chat. So let me go ahead and take a look at that super chat real quick. Got one from Trevor Patch. My man Trevor Patch, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. My man Trevor writes, 17-14 Washington. Oh, that's a low-scoring game, my man. I cannot see both teams being stuck under 20 points. Just don't see that happening. He says, Kerrigan comes in late into the fourth quarter with a fresh motor to put Wentz down for the season and increases all-time sack lead. Hashtag Ron's plan. I hope that doesn't take place. I don't want to see Wentz hurt for the season. I'd like to see him put him down with the football in hand. Maybe football not in hand and he fumbles. That'd be great, but I'm not looking to hurt anybody. I just want to win the football game. And 17-14, that's too low of a score for me. I honestly, that could be the halftime score. You know, that's not going to be the final score in this football game. There's no way the Eagles are going to only score 14 points in this football game. I just don't see that happening. I think our defense has a chance to be good. I don't think we're going to be keeping the Eagles to 14 points good. So I expect points to be scored. I think this game gets into the 20s, possibly somebody dipping into the 30s. We'll see. But that's nor here nor there. Thank you for the super chat, Trevor Patch. And so with that being said, I'm going to glide to the side. I'm excited about the upcoming slate of games. Looking forward to chopping it up with you guys after the game. And let you in on a little secret. I told you guys that I had something for you as Washington football fans. This year, we're doing something new. Instead of the R3, we're going to put the R3 to rest, man. It had a hell of a run. And maybe one day down the road, we'll bring that back. Maybe not. But we're going to go with a new format this year. An hour-long show after the game, live, Washington football overtime. So we're starting fresh and new for the 2020 campaign. Chop it up with you guys live, instant react after the game. So you know where to find me, your man Louie T, after the Washington football team game meets its conclusion. Come here and we'll chop it up and talk about all of the happenings of the contest. That being said, I'm your man Louie T. Remember, if it's not your man Louie T, it's not, I repeat, not the best NFL coverage it could be. Until next time, you guys have a good one. Enjoy the football. I mean, really, enjoy it. All right, soak it in, bask in it. You don't know how long it's going to be for. Don't take this stuff for granted, okay? Enjoy it. Take it all in. And then we'll break it all down here on the Louie T Network. So, again, you guys still got time. If you want in on the LTN exclusives, whether it's the Soul Survivor pool, whether it's winners or losers, you still got time. You've got until 1 p.m. Get in, get your money in, and get in the game. Okay, but like I said, for moving forward, these sheets will be available for you guys to view by kickoff on Thursday night. So this is a 1 week aberration. You know, the first week you're just trying to get as many people into the league as possible, into these pools. But as you know, moving forward, there will be a deadline set. Got to have your stuff in, and we move forward. So you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys a little bit later on. Take care.